crazy chef here. Right, we're all in lockdown now in the UK, and I thought I would do some what I call lockdown cooking. I'm looking in my fridge to see what scraps I've got, and what I'm going to do for the first video is to do some potato and carrot soup, because I've got some carrots, I've got some potatoes, to which I'll add an onion, and I've got half a pepper, left bell pepper, so I'll stick that in as well. I'm using a knorr chicken stock cube plus an oxo chicken stock cube. You can use vegetable stock cubes if you wish, but I just prefer the taste of using Oh, we're going straight to the hob. One heavy bottom saucepan, nearly a litre of chicken stock, and I've used 2 knorr chicken cubes and 1 oxo cube, but you use what you like, what you've got available. This is all what's available in the kitchen. I've got 3 large potatoes chopped up. I've got 3 large carrots chopped up. I've got some peppers, just because I've got some pepper over from another recipe. I've got some chopped up onion and garlic. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat the pan up, and I'm going to sort of just soften the garlic with some groundnut oil. So this might take a while. Okay, I've softened the garlic and the onion. I've now also put in about 3/4 of a litre of stock. I'm warming it up. I'm now going to put the potatoes and carrots in, and it'll take probably half hour or so to soften, and if necessary I'll top up the water in the stock. Right, that is that. So you can see I've got the saucepan is full. I'll top it up with some hot water, so it just covers the vegetables. Now I'm going to let this come up to the boil, and then I'm going to turn it down, let it simmer for half an hour. Then I'll check it. If it's soft enough, I'll proceed to the next stage, which will be to liquidise it. Right, we're back here. We've been simmering this for about half an hour. The potatoes and the carrots are soft, so I'm now going to squish them up with a mashed potato squisher. If you want to use a stick blender or a big blender, by all means do that, but first I'll squish them up with a potato masher, and I'll then let it simmer for a bit longer. If you want to make it thicker, you put a bit of corn flour in it, mix a bit of corn flour up with water if you want to make it thicker. I'm just going to let it, and also I may use a stick blender, but I'm just going to, the carrots need softening a bit. I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm going to simmer it probably for about another 15 minutes or so. Just taste it. Always taste your cooking. We've been simmering for another 15 minutes. It looks quite nice and soft now. I'm actually going to use a stick blender to squish it up a little bit more, because that's just the way I like it. It's all a matter of personal preference. It's very hot soup, because it does spit a bit. Oh, look at that, very lovely. There's a few lumps of carrot, well that's fine. Like a puree, it's a soup puree. I'm going to test it. Excellent. Right, I'm going to put some salt, sea salt, and some ground black pepper. And I like the old Worcester sauce, give it a bit extra flavour. Right, I'm going to turn it off. I'm turning the simmer off now, so it's ready to eat. Goes well with some crusty bread, so I'll let it cool down a bit, then I'll plate it up in a bowl. I also put some oregano, oregano herb in, and some tarragon, so add what herbs you like, it's all good stuff. When you do any cooking, you must always regularly taste it. Now this is quite thick. If you want some more water in it, by all means put some more water in it, but it's perfectly alright. That's excellent. I'll put the complete details on the website, and I'll also give you the recipe.